Hey friends, I'll do some altcoin news today. So the market's still up and down. So it's 446 billion. The market cap. So Bitcoin's gone back over 10 grand. How long it's going to stay at 10 grand? If it's going to go under again, or if it's going to start going up. And so we're definitely still in the crypto winter. As we like to say, everything's pretty much down. Ethereum's down a fair bit from what it was. Ripple, Litecoin's doing pretty good. It still hovers around 200 to 240. It's been between. Cardano is a good, could be a good buy at the moment. Even Neo, with Neo and Litecoin, I still think they're both going to be four-figure amounts by the end of the year at least. Yeah, I don't know if it can happen beforehand. I mean, Litecoin could. I found a little article today on Reddit. So the merchant processing is happening. So they've had trouble with the debit card that they're trying to get, but so they've launched merchant processing. So this is what merchant processing is from their site. They'll sell to anyone, anywhere, connect the world's first borderless payment network. So it'd be Litecoin. So we receive payment in any amount from anywhere in the world, from any computer or mobile device. So usually credit cards will take up to 3% in processing fee on every transaction. So if you accept Litecoin with LitePay, then get direct bank deposits in your own currency for a simple flat 1% settlement charge. That's not bad. So we'll end the chargeback fraud and identity theft. Other payment methods will force customers and businesses to shoulder the risks and costs of payment fraud. So with Litecoin, customers can pay without handing over their sensitive personal information, obviously, and refunds are made to the merchant, no chargebacks. So LitePay will allow you to accept payments in Litecoin and receive funds directly to your bank account. Bank deposits in 38 countries, settled in US dollars, euros, GDP, and more. So LitePay, looks like LitePay is definitely it's definitely on its way. So I mean, it's only a matter of time, in my opinion, that Litecoin's going to go at least to 4 figures. So be it if it's lower end or higher end, who knows? We'll know, we'll see as the year goes. And obviously once Bitcoin starts to go up again, we'll see how the alts go with it. So what else we got? So Ripple, I found another story on Ripple too. I'm not a big fan of Ripple. To me it's a bank crypto, right? You know what I mean? So I've never really been a fan, but if you are a fan, each their own. Google, there's a bit of news. Ripple could be joining up with Google Pay. So Ripple already has a history of partnering with companies in emerging markets such as Brazil, India, and China. By partnering with one of the world's largest technology firms, Ripple continues to stake a claim in these areas. So where Google Android technology is more likely to be adopted by smartphone and tablet users on account of its greater affordability in comparison to its bigger rival Apple. So Ripple's technology is currently being implemented by many of the world's largest financial institutions. Just go quickly go through this, guys. So becoming an integral part of Google Pay, in addition to its partnerships with MoneyGram, Western Union, and large banks, the Ripple system could essentially be considered the chassis powering the four wheels of global finance, and the end result, a huge leap in the value of XRP. So it's saying here, some experts predict that the currency could reach highs of 600, which you think is pretty massive. I mean, I remember it was like 20 cents. And it was just sitting there for years. It felt like years. It's just stuck on 20 cents, and then all of a sudden it just shot up at the end of last year. So, I mean, if you're a fan of Ripple and they do jump onto it with Google Pay, I mean, it's going to be, or, team up with Google Pay, it says ultimately this makes, hang on, both companies offer technologies which complement each other, making the possibility of a partnership increasingly likely. Ultimately, this makes here and now the best opportunity to invest in Ripple. Even if it doesn't hit the dizzy heights of 600, it's still likely to help investors turn a healthy profit by the end of the year. So if you jump in now, so Ripple's about 94 cents. I mean, God, you buy 100 Ripple, say 100 Ripple, $100, and then if it jumps to $600, I'll say, I don't know, who knows, you don't know, we don't know, but I mean, if they signed up with something like Google Pay, yeah, you could imagine the price is definitely going to skyrocket anyway. So probably wouldn't hurt. Maybe picking up, you know, some. I mean, I'm not a big fan of it, so I'm not really. Yeah. But you know, I might be kicking myself in the ass later on in the year. Another thing I've seen today too. So strippers now sporting Bitcoin tattoos for tipping. I thought this was hilarious. That's why I was saying this. So long ago, Bitcoin made history and was used to buy pizza, as we know. Now the cryptocurrency can be used to purchase many different items and services. So one of the more intriguing services has just arisen in the Legends Room in Las Vegas, where customers can scan temporary tattoos on strippers in order to tip them in crypto. It was hilarious. It's only just recently opened. This is the Legends Room in LA, Las Vegas, I mean. LA. That has an interesting technological hook. It's extremely crypto friendly in that clients can pay their club strippers in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. The club is owned by Nick Bloomgren, who wished to incorporate cryptocurrency into a business. So we came up with the idea probably a year and a half ago of how we can turn this Bitcoin into something. So we were brainstorming. First, we were thinking about a fight company because I owned the mixed martial arts, but obviously he's going into that, into a strip club. Here we go. Oh, here we go. It's the best place to spend if you don't want your wife to know or you don't want your boyfriend to know. So yeah, you know, just go to a strip club. Okay, so she's got one of the entertainers at the club, Brianna Sparks, loves that clients are paying with Bitcoin. She says that she's been very interested in cryptocurrency for the last 7 years, and that accepting cryptocurrency really helps out with the ladies working. So another entertainer at the club affirms the benefits of Bitcoin, saying, "I'm not going to name names, but there are certain banks that will shut down your account and actually deny you from having an account because you work in the entertainment industry." So yeah, that's another good option of another good thing about crypto. So if they're not even allowed to have a bank account, I mean, at least you've got cryptocurrency. They can use cryptocurrency, and obviously going by this, so they got temporary tattoos, and then the customer, you know, so the customer can just scan your phone and the temporary tattoo and give a tip to the stripper. So that's pretty cool. And the last thing I've got for you guys, really, I mean, ICO'S are over $1 billion already in 2018. In a month and a bit. So there's already been over 40 ICOs and over $1 billion raised already in the new year. So definitely on pace. So that we're on pace to top last year's mark of 5.6 billion. I think we're okay. So last year there were 902 so-called ICOs. So this is projects tracked by token data. Out of that amount, 142 failed prior to the offering, another 276 failed after raising funds. So despite a lackluster success rate of about 48%, startups still managed to raise 5.6 billion in 2017. Wow. So we're already up to 1.1 with 48 ICOs already into the year. So this figure doesn't even include the Telcoin ICO that has already secured over 850 million in pre-sales as it aims for its goal of $2 billion later this year. Wow. So your top three categories of 2018 so far is the trading and investing, finance, and communications. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so at the moment, I mean, even though everything's down, people are still investing into crypto. So, I mean, that's a great sign. Hopefully they're using their fiat. But you remember using your Bitcoin or, you know, transferring Bitcoin to Ethereum at the moment, you really want to be using your fiat. Because these are all going to go up. I mean, it's only a matter of time. This winter's, hopefully it's another couple of weeks, but after that, let's just hope it's all going up and beyond. I can't see Bitcoin not getting back to 20,000 above. It's just sooner or later. I think once we hit to 12, I think it will start rising, and hopefully all the alts are going to follow as well. One thing I will say, there are a lot of alts at the moment that are coming. I mean, a lot of ICOs that have come out, and they're still either just above ICO price or just under. So there's been a lot of talk about this lately in our group. in our private group. So Nucleus Vision. Now, I was dying against it. I was wanting to get into Nucleus Vision so hard, but then they stopped everyone from. Well, they didn't do a sale, so they pretty much did an airdrop and stuff like that. So they were going for 1 cent at the time, but it looks like everyone's just they're sort of dumping. So it's going for 4 cents. I still think this is a kick-ass project, except they stuffed up the sale. So I mean, this has only just been released on Binance. I still think this would have been a kick-ass. This was going to be one of the biggest projects of the new year anyway. Everyone wanted to get into this. There was so much like attention, but then when they stuffed the token sale, a lot of people got pissed off, obviously, as you can imagine, and they ended up just doing an airdrop. So, and I mean, I remember the Telegram group they had. I mean, there were people shitty going, no, I'm not buying it when it comes to exchange. But yeah, it's at 4 times now. Now you can either wait or you can get it now. You can still get it at a bargain. It's still a good project, no matter what. So I'm not obviously I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not saying, you know, you're doing it on your own accord, but this was still one of the best projects to come out in the new year, was Nucleus Vision. So it probably wouldn't hurt. It's just up to you, you know. You go from there and you make that decision yourself. Selfkey, see, Selfkey was another one. Selfkey is only 1.6, so it's 1.6 cents. This went for 1.5, if I can remember, and it's just come out at the wrong time. Yeah, so it came out about 7 cents, 6 cents. So this is probably a nice cheapie to grab at the moment. Market cap's only 31 million. Bugger all. And you get it for 1.5 cents. So there's another one you could probably have a crack at if you want cheapies at the moment. So obviously on Kucoin, Tidex, Gatecoin. So it's not even on IDEX or either Delta either. So it's interesting. But anyway, so it's a Selfcoin. What else? Telcoin. What is Telcoin? It's Telcoin at the moment. Just trying to think of all the ones that come out during this winter as they're struggling. Telcoin's not even 1/3 of a cent, so that's pretty low still too. It got up to 1 cent. So now, if you can pick up here at 1/3 of a cent, you could, you know, even if it gets back to its all-time high, you're going to triple your money. So there's another one. Market cap, and that's only 90 million. Another good one I liked, Zilliqa, 5 cents. So I think this got up to, yeah, this was 14 cents, and then everyone started getting rid of it. So 15 cents. Same thing. So even if everything gets back to their all-time highs, you're still going to triple. So you'll triple on this one, that 5 cents at Zilliqa. So, and it's still a kick-ass project. This was another one that was supposed to be, you know, that came out kick-ass. I can't remember actually the ICO price. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not going to say because I'm not sure. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. We had an interesting hangout last night, actually, on our Gold Rush Monday night hangout, and one of the members was talking about financial. Looked like they were looking at some of the people that were buying. And suppose it was like $400 million worth of Bitcoin was bought, like whatever it was a week ago or something, for 6,000. I think when it was down to 6,000 or 9,000, whatever it was, right? But that's a lot of money to be buying. That's a lot of Bitcoin to be buying at that price. So these guys that are buying something like this, and they reckon there was heaps of addresses attached to this one address, and they reckon it's probably a financial institution. So you got to think, if someone's buying that much Bitcoin, they're stocking up, and they know something's about to happen. So it's a good sign. So just remember, just don't sell your Bitcoin, whatever you do. If you've only just come in the last couple of months and you bought Bitcoin at 20 grand and now you fucking shit yourself because it went down to 6,000 or whatever, you know, I hope you didn't sell, because it's going to go back up. It's simple as that. It will get back to the 20 grand and beyond. You know, it's just a waiting game at the moment. And yeah, and Litecoin, obviously Litecoin, Neo's going to be good one. Cardano's still cheap. IOTA's cheap still. Like IOTA was $4 or $5 not long ago. Icon, I think Icon's down to under $4. Binance coins under $10. So there's heaps of buying opportunities. Just a matter of, yeah, there's not many. I'll tell you now, there's not many good ICOs out at the moment. We've got like a spreadsheet that we have a spreadsheet that tells us everything. That we have it ranks. We have people that rank it for us and stuff like that. And there's not much coming out at the moment. So at the moment you're probably better off buying post ICOs because you're getting them just as cheap as the ICO price or just a bit above. And they haven't really had a chance to even be in a good market yet. So anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. If you like my video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and leave me a comment. What do you reckon? What are your feelings on this market and what it's going to do and how long before Bitcoin starts taking off? And other than that, guys, I'll see you on my next video. Bye for now.